just setting it up. I'm going to go, I think, let me check. I think we may be live. So if we are, good morning, everybody. If you can see us and hear us, say hello. And I'm just seeing if I can find this on Facebook so I can, yes, here we go. We're live on Facebook. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to the Thursday morning. A little bit different, as a few of you may have seen a couple of weeks ago, where Victoria and I did a getting to know you sessions. And so still talking about well-being and helpful tips, but we thought it would be fun doing these sessions of sort of getting to know members of staff. And some of you may not have met us all. So I'm Penny, and I'm one of the tutors at the Reach Recovery College, and I'm very pleased today to introduce you to Andy, who volunteered.
Very loosely volunteered. Strong-armed into it, more like.
So, would you like to introduce yourself, Andy?
Yeah, hi, my name is Andy, and I am the Recovery College Manager. Pleasure to be here. Thank you, Penny.
We believe you. So, if you, as I say, if you're joining, and when you join, then say hello, because we won't know that you're here unless you do. Whoa. Here we go. I'm going to turn that down. Aha! So we've got Tracy. Hello, Tracy. We've got Gareth. We're live. Good morning. Jackie. Hello, Jackie. So good to see some of you joining. So that's good. So we'll get stuck right into the questions. So firstly, like I asked Victoria, I'm going to start by asking, what do you like about working for TrustLinks?
Crikey, you start me off with a big one there. Thank you, Penny. But you do know the CEO watches this, don't you? Like, I've got to come up with a good answer. It's like being back on interview again. There's so much I like about TrustLinks. There's absolutely mountains of things I like. One specific thing, I think I would probably say the potential of the charity. It feels like it's a charity with kind of such huge ambition. Obviously, I've only been here a relatively short time. I think this is my 4th month. I've been working for TrustLinks longer in lockdown than I have out of lockdown, kind of similar to yourself. Yeah. But early signs for me says it's a charity that's got so much potential and so much ambition from everyone in TrustLinks, from the bottom, to actually really make it something special. Yeah. A lot of other jobs I've had in the past felt limited. You know, actually what you can do for people, really limited. Here, it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like the world's your oyster. Maybe Southend's your oyster, make that a new saying. But, you know, it honestly, it just feels like kind of people can come up with suggestions, come up with ideas, and they can be made to happen. Which can only be to the benefit of the people accessing our services and the people we can reach. And like I said, that potential, it feels unrestricted as well. You know, like actually there's such a good opportunity to make a real difference, and top to bottom, everyone's on board. And I love that as well. I absolutely love that. When new ideas come in, people are only too happy to volunteer their time. Other jobs I've had in the past, it feels like you kind of got to bend people's arm to get them involved, where before I've even kind of asked for people to support something, they're already volunteering. Yes. And, you know, I love that about it. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, I think that's the potential. Yeah. That's probably my one.
There is. It certainly does feel like that. I would agree with you there, definitely. And it is like you say, for us, and also Maria, we started here. So for some of you, may not have met us, because we started sort of the beginning of March and then went into lockdown the end of March. So it's been a strange time, isn't it?
It's been really odd.
Slightly unusual way to start a job.
Yeah, you were 2 weeks, weren't you? And I was a week. I had a full week before lockdown kicked in, and then all this
happened. It's very
such is life, though. Such is life. I get people say to me, "It must be really difficult to start a new job in your position." I'm like, well, to be honest with you, it is. Yeah. But actually, it's no different from anyone else.
Yeah.
Like whether you've been in the job 1 week or
that's true,
a year or 2 years, actually, it's completely alien anyway.
Yeah.
So it's no harder for me as it would be for someone who's been here for several years. Really, it's just a slightly different circumstance, but.
Yeah, and for everyone, and I think because there is a good team, our lovely Reach team.
Yeah.
So I think that that makes a big difference, doesn't it? Having a having a good team.
It does. It does make a huge difference. I will say, I mean, I've said it to everyone anyway, but I'm absolutely loving the team. The only slight concern I do have is that I'm losing my ability to tell people off. I've had no cause to be disappointed with anyone, or not happy with the performance. So I'm like,
because we're all just wonderful.
I know if you keep going like this, you're gonna half my half my ability.
Well, that's no bad thing. We are all wonderful. We will do as we're told.
Oh dear.
So Andy, what have you found? We're all great at adapting, and we've discovered that. Us humans, we're flexible, and we adapt amazingly. So what have you found sort of most difficult though over this time? Is there something that you found particularly challenging?
Yes, probably the loneliness. The loneliness of it. Now, listen, I've got a very loving family. I've got a wonderful personal life. I've got no issues there at all. But actually, when I'm at work, I like to socialise. I like to actually physically see people. We're all social beings at the end of the day, and that has been the hardest thing for me coming into work. So I've been still based in the office over at Rochford on my own for the last kind of 4 months. So coming into an empty office every day and not having those general conversations, that general chit chat, which is so good for your kind of own well-being, just to have that kind of mundane conversation. I really miss that.
Yeah.
Also, from a development perspective, so many good ideas come out from those mundane conversations.
Yeah.
We're sitting in the office just having a chit chat. Someone says something, oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So actually, it's not just your own well-being. There's a lot come just from having bodies around and just talking to people. So
that social interaction.
Yeah. I've really found that tough. I mean, we've utilised Zoom an awful lot for kind of internal use and supporting people externally. But there's only so much that can replace the natural interaction you get from actually seeing someone face to face. So for me, it's probably the loneliness side of things that's been the hardest.
Yeah. And hard for for some of our members that have been self-isolating. So is there any tips you might want to that you might want to give some of our members about if they're feeling that kind of that sense of isolation or loneliness just from not having that kind of just from seeing other people?
but probably the biggest thing that's worked for me is not being afraid to call people.
Yes.
Even if it's for no reason.
Yeah.
There's nothing, there's nothing wrong with that. And that's helped me out quite a lot. Even if I've got nothing to say to anybody specific, just making that phone call. Hi Penny, how are you? What are you up to today? What's your plans? How was your weekend? Just having that natural conversation. So yeah, I think that would be the one. Don't worry about having a reason to call people or speak to people. Just do it.
Yeah. Have just to have that connection. Really important.
Definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you. It's a good. Yeah, that is a good tip. It's really important. So what 3 things could you not live without?
There's a lot of things I couldn't live without.
Just 3.
All right. Firstly, my motorbike.
All right.
I couldn't live without my motorbike. It's a lot of fun. Naturally, it's an awful lot of fun. But it's good for my mental health. Personally, it's something that I'm quite passionate about. I enjoy working on it. I enjoy going out on it and enjoying the countryside on it. So, probably first and foremost would be the motorbike.
Yeah.
Closely followed by my new puppy.
Oh.
New puppy Ruby, a little Westie. Absolutely love her to bits. She's amazing. She's absolutely part of the family already, so I'd struggle to live without her.
Oh, that's
thirdly, it's a toss-up between 2. It's either my new kayak, which I absolutely love.
Wow.
Yeah. Or my children. I can't.
Oh, that's a tough one.
It's a tough one. The kayak's so lovely. The children are monsters. No, honestly, my children. I'll probably reshuffle that order a little bit and edge them up just below the motorbike.
Oh,
yeah, my twin daughters. They would be.
In case you grow up and you ever watch this back, whatever your daughters.
To be honest, Penny, they wouldn't expect anything less. They know how stupid I am, so that's.
I like the fact that you didn't say mobile phone or the internet. So I think a lot of people may have said that. I can't live without my mobile phone. Well, especially maybe the younger folk amongst us.
Quite possibly, but do you know what? I like things that make me happy.
Yeah.
I like doing things that make me happy, and going out on the motorbike. Actually, do you know what? I get a lot of joy from that. I really do. Going out on the kayak, although it's not in my top 3, I get an awful lot of joy just down the river. Trying not to capsize and trying to avoid being attacked by swans and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. It's natural. You're in the middle of nature, and there's something very peaceful, very, very, very relaxing about it. And where kind of a lot of people's, including ours these days, working life is surrounding so much about technology.
Yes.
Like there's not a day goes by where I'm not using technology. Like I'm sitting here on Zoom now.
Yes. Exactly.
Actually, in my personal life, when I'm got the opportunity to get away from that,
switch off.
Yeah.
Really important. I think as well. That is, I think we can. Again, not great for our mental health to be switched on all the time, because it's accessible, isn't it? That sort of 24/7, and actually that sort of getting outside, getting in nature, all those kind of things, is really good, good for mental health, isn't it? And just have a time in the day of just switching off.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. I love
also, if I could have a fourth, my big mug.
Sorry.
my big cup. I couldn't do without this. I'd have to go to the kettle twice as often.
What's the picture? We can't quite see it.
It's like a globe.
Ah, world map.
World map.
Ah.
So yeah, that would be close up there as well.
I'm going to switch to. I don't quite know what's happened here. I'm going to find the Trust Links Live and see if we've got any questions. Make sure that we are still on. I think we hopefully are. Yeah. So while I'm finding that and seeing if we've got any questions, would you rather climb a mountain or run a marathon?
Climb a mountain.
Climb a
100%.
mountain.
Yeah, that doesn't even need any form. There's nothing that could put me off. There's nothing I'd rather do than do less than run a marathon. That would just be horrific. I couldn't think of anything worse. But climbing a mountain, when you get to the top, you've got this
view.
You've got the view up there. You know, you can just roll down afterwards.
Yeah.
Got to be knackered.
I think I might have some questions here, Andy.
No,
so I've got we've got here on Facebook Live. So so Victoria is saying, I vote Andy brings his puppy to work.
That's fine by me.
Gareth was waiting for the children to be mentioned. Oh dear. Hi Jeanette. What's happening? Okay, Victoria, how many tea bags do you need in a mug that size?
Only the one.
Only the one.
Only the one.
Only the one.
It's got to brew for quite a long time.
Yeah.
It's like brewing a teapot.
Jackie says that she loves the big mug.
You can all keep your hands off.
I'm not make a joke. Oh, so if any of you guys have got any more questions or comments, please do. I've got them here. I know we're a little bit behind on from our live to what comes through here, but they should come through. So what is your favorite animal, Andy, and why? Would it sounds like it might be your dog at the moment, your new puppy.
Yeah, I love dogs. I've always had dogs growing up. I had a 7-year gap between my last one and this one, so I've been absolutely. I love the loyalty. I love how caring and affectionate they are. They know what mood you're in. Yeah. You know, if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling down, Ruby plods over and plonks her head on my lap and then starts to bite my fingers more often than not. It's only a pup. But they know. You know, they're really tuned in, and they're just wonderful little creatures. Absolutely, they're beautiful. So yeah, 100% dogs.
And they do become sort of part of the family, don't they? They have their little own personalities and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Big time. And I said, well, you know, I miss every single one of mine that has passed away, but I would never replace any second with them, because it was such a special time. You know, each and every one of them, you know, played a really important in my life, and I can remember a lot of my happiest memories, things surrounding them and things I was doing while they were alive, and you know, so yeah, all day long.
Jeanette saying, who are we talking to? Jeanette, you must have missed the beginning of the broadcast. I think you may have known me because you've been on before. I'm Penny, one of the tutors for Reach Recovery, and this is Andy, who is our team manager for Reach Recovery College. And Victoria has a question.
Dear.
Oh no, she has 2 questions.
Oh dear.
Prepare yourself. It's nearly time to sign off, don't worry. Come on, Victoria. Oh, Jeanette was late. That's fine, Jeanette. I hope you're well. Okay.
You still waiting for the questions?
We got one.
Well,
it's okay. What is your favourite cheese and your favourite pasta shape?
My favourite cheese. There's a couple. I like Camembert.
Mm.
That's a really nice cheese. But then at the same time, for a sandwich or something like that, I like a red Leicester.
A red Leicester.
Yeah. Favorite pasta shape, probably. I think it's farfalle, like the little Action Man bow tie.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, the bow ones. Yeah.
So that's a reference from Alan Partridge there. Little Action Man bow tie.
Oh.
Yeah, farfalle is that'll be up there for me.
Oh dear. Oh, Jeanette saying, what's your favourite part of your job?
Favourite part of my job? You know what? That's quite a tough one, because a lot of my job actually it's been so affected by what we do, what's going on at the moment with COVID. I absolutely adore the building that we work in.
Yes, it is.
I think it's such a wonderful, wonderful place to work. And once we're brimming with people again, it's going to be really, really special. It's such a lovely site, wonderful grounds. There's so much opportunity. So I love the building. I don't think that can be my favourite part of the job, building. That can't be my favourite part.
Hopefully not. No.
I absolutely love the people I work with. Although this is kind of why I say it's been so affected by COVID, because actually I haven't seen anyone face to face. I've only been here 4 months, so actually the opportunity to get to know everyone like you can do, like when you're with each other naturally, that's been massively reduced. But everyone I have met and everyone I have spoke to over the telephone or over Zoom have been all wonderful. So probably the people that I work with.
Yes.
That has to be up there, with the exception of Penny.
Oh.
Just for that, for that look on her face there, like, yeah, I know. I'm joking, Penny.
Oh, Victoria says that's her favourite pasta too, the bows. Good choice. Well, I think we are going to wrap it up there. There's no more questions for now. Or at least I haven't seen any more. So I just want to say thank you so much for volunteering to do this. I know how much you have been so dying to get on Facebook Live. So thank you, really appreciate that. And I'm sure, it's been lovely, everyone getting to know you a little bit. So thank you so much for doing that. And just for everyone, and for being a good sport, so that's good fun.
My pleasure.
So just to say to you guys, thank you again for joining us, and wish you just a lovely rest of your Thursday, and be kind to yourselves. That's always my top wellbeing tip, is to be kind to yourself, and stay safe. And so bye for now. I'll check in on the comments, and if we've missed any, I'm sure we can both answer any more questions that may have come up. So thanks, guys. Lovely to see you all, and we'll see you very soon, hopefully. Bye for now. So just got to figure out now how to turn this off.